Hey, what's up guys, Jack here, and today we've got a big announcement regarding Premium for Battlefield Hardline. There was a little bit of a rumour last week based on a leaked image, but now EA and Visceral have released details on exactly what Premium for Hardline is going to be, what you're going to get for your $50. And what we've got here is something more exciting than just double XP events and DLC packs. We've actually got 4 new super features, as they're called in the press release. First super feature, the gun bench. Now this is pretty cool. The official description is as follows. The gun bench provides players with the ability to visually customize their weapons and track their kills per weapon. Okay, awesome. So that means that stat track weapons are going to be in the game, so you can see how many kills you've got with them in game. Show off a little bit, whatever you want to do. And being able to customize the look of your weapon, that's brilliant. Create your own camo, add your own decals. It doesn't mention the extent at which you can customize the look of your weapons, but I imagine it might be like tons of preset camos, shapes and colors like we have in Battlelog for emblem creation. And if you put enough time and thought into it, you can create pretty much anything you like using that system. Expect lots of genitals. What'd be great is if we can actually create things in Photoshop and then import them into some sort of texture tool and then onto the weapon, but I don't know if they'll actually allow us that sort of creative freedom here. It'd be great if we can actually customize our reticule as well. There's lots of different sort of reticules are available, and you could even go to like the extreme where you have a system like they had in Black Ops with smiley faces in the middle of holographic sights, that sort of thing. Next super feature, competitive play. This is support for competitive play through Battlefield Hardline premium access only tournaments and ladders. First off, I want to say that I am happy something like this is going to be in the game, and it's a great feature to have. It helps push the game for competitive play, and I think the Battlelog could be a great place to do that. But personally, I think that tournaments and ladders should be a stock feature of the game. You shouldn't have to pay more to get something like that. And also, it definitely needs matchmaking. 5v5 game modes like Rescue and Crosshair, you've got to have matchmaking, especially if there's tournaments and ladders. It'd be great to get some clarification from the developers on this. Third super feature, legendary status. This provides replayability of the entire progression system. Obviously this is something like Prestige from Call of Duty. When you reach max rank, you've got the option of using the legendary status button. If you do that, your rank resets, unlocks reset, and you can go through the ranks again with double, maybe triple XP, and perhaps there's going to be like 5 ranks of legendary status, maybe more than that. And I'm assuming that there's going to be some extra benefits to actually going legendary status, like exclusive weapon skins, emblems, cool customization, that sort of stuff. And the fourth super feature is masks, new player masks with unique gameplay benefits tied to the theme of each mask. I'm sure you guys remember the dinosaur and wolf mask from the footage a couple of weeks ago. Apparently there's more of that coming, and we still don't know how to unlock it. Based on what I saw, there was a big divide in the community about these masks from reading YouTube comments, threads on Battlelog, Reddit, etc. Some people loved them and thought that they were just cool customization and fit in well with the less serious tone of Hardline, but other people were quite annoyed at them because they actually replace a gadget slot, and this could actually have adverse effects on game and team play. It'd be nice to select a mask in Battlelog and have it just appear on your character in game rather than replacing an item slot, but maybe this is an intentional choice by Visceral. Hey, if you want to wear a dinosaur mask and look unique, you're going to have to forfeit a gadget in game and potentially look like an idiot when you haven't got a repair tool or a grenade launcher to help out with. Perhaps let the players who don't want to see the masks in game select that as an option. Also, in the description for these masks, it says they have unique player benefits. This is incredibly vague, but I can't see this being anything more than something quirky like an audio call out. Visceral are not stupid. I don't expect these masks to let you run faster or jump higher. Don't worry about it. Also, in the press release, it was announced that there's going to be 4 DLC packs for Battlefield Hardline. Criminal Activity is the name of the first one. Players have to make a name for themselves in fast-paced, highly destructible new maps littered with small-time crime jobs, and that's going to be available in summer 2015. Awesome, highly destructible maps. I like the sound of that. Visceral obviously becoming more comfortable with the Frostbite engine, optimizing it and making the most out of that destruction in terms of gameplay and level design. Second DLC pack is called Battlefield Hardline Robbery. Take down the opposition head on and progress through key locations with major cinematic action, available summer 2015. So here we might see some of those classic 80s 90s action movie locations. I'm thinking downtown shootouts like Heat, Iranian Embassy, casinos, nighttime The Raid style attacks on apartment blocks. Perhaps that's what they're going for. Third DLC is called Battlefield Hardline Getaway, and this is frantic high-speed chases that immerse players deep in the heist. Available fall 2015. Perhaps this is an expansion of the heist game mode with bigger maps, longer car chases across, I don't know, like the San Francisco Bridge, LA freeways. And the fourth and final Battlefield Hardline DLC is called Betrayal. There's a rat in every operation and players will have to find out who to trust. Available winter early 2016. Does this mean we'll get a Trouble in Terrorist Town style game mode, or perhaps game modes where a percentage of your team are actually undercover spies or agents that can stab you in the back when they feel like it? Alongside this, there's 2 weeks early access to all expansion packs, 12 gold battle packs, new personalization options including gun camos, ammo skins and more, exclusive in-game items, access to double XP in-game missions, more premium exclusive events and primary positions in server queues. So there we have it. What are your thoughts on this? I'm kind of glad that they're adding more value to premium, making it more robust. I always felt like the premium service for BF3 and BF4 was just a bit unadventurous, it lacked imagination, and just acted as a means to get all of the DLCs for a bit cheaper than buying them all individually. If you remember the premium potential video I posted back in May last year discussing a lot of this stuff, I've been wanting more from the premium service for a while now, and this announcement has covered a lot of the bases for me. But I am quite disappointed that new maps will not be free. As I've said many times before, I really believe that it splits the community up, and coming out with an announcement like, hey guys, guess what? Extra Battlefield maps are going to be free again. That would have been a great move to make, and it would have pleased a massive part of the player base and give big kudos to EA and Visceral Games. Sadly, now we know the concrete details, that will not be the case it seems, and you're going to have to cough up the money for premium or the individual DLC price if you want to play on those new maps. Let's get a discussion going down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.